basically what you heard were the sounds of her working in the library,
Yeah.
stacking
Okay.
books, yeah, and so.
Sure.
And you see, you manage uh, to push her out of it, and with a certain realization, she fought you, like because a part of herself didn't to leave that moment of bliss, but you managed to push her away of it, away
Mm-hmm.
from it, and you saw through her eyes that actually before the fire started, um,
Okay. Which where does it appear again? It was in another building as well, right? It was the mansion.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
As well.
Hmm.
And
Um.
also you find out that she had in her library, she had a book, old book. It
Mm-hmm.
was written in Arabic,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that book, she knew that that Count of Bologna, the man who owned the mansion, who built the mansion, he was the immediate owner, the last immediate owner before they sold the book to the village library.
Mm.
And she times because
Mm-hmm.
she knew Arabic. Um, I mean, not Arabic, Persian, because you do
Yeah.
not have, yeah. But every time she read something, she forgot it the next day, and
Okay.
she was really creeped. She was really creeped out from by the book, and she locked it. She kept it under lock and key,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't speak of it. Tried not to think of it. And that day, but that day, some guy came, some tall, very old guy dressed in almost almost like those Undertaker guys in the old way, with the top hat.
Mm-hmm.
And he came and he asked about the book. She tried lying to him, but the truth, and she was terrified. And he told her that if she would not sell the book to him, she would suffer. And she starts screaming for help. He laughed and left the building, and a couple of hours later, the black lightning struck. And while she was dying, she was burning. She saw him entering the building, flames, like the flames were to him, and he grabbed the book and walked out, like laughing at her.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, this is proper creepy.
Okay, so I explain everything to the rest of the squad. I give a as accurate a description as I can of this man. And
And by the way, I'm sorry that I'm interrupting, but you managed to out of it. Like she's no longer chained to this place. She has she continued on her journey, like melding with the universe and so. And you can take something from her. What do you want to take from her? From the spirit.
what do you mean take?
You can take something from her.
Like, what? An item or?
I don't know. What do you think? Think of something.
Her ability to fly.
I don't know, maybe some power?
Okay.
I have no idea, honestly.
Also, if it's power you seek, let me see. Okay, I'm going to roll die here. You managed um to the take part of her residual psychic energy while she left. She it, it was her way of thanking you. You can increase your maximum power points
Bye?
by one.
Oh, alright. Nice.
And by the way, you can choose other stuff like knowledge, etc., etc.
In addition to this?
No.
Oh, if I happen across another ghost in the future,
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yes. So, all right. So, do. Anybody know what are you going to do? And
So,
do you think?
I was kind of out having a snack. Is the house, like, de-haunted now? Is it safe?
It's very much haunted that the team went missing.
There is no such thing as haunted. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Did you
You
find the
can
mini
go-
radio and destroy it?
You have yet to climb up the hill and went to.
Oh, okay.
I'd say that before we go, it might be worth trying to track down this book. Or at least know if we can discover anything more about it. Because obviously the two things are connected.
Yeah, obviously, and the guy took it.
Yeah.
Guy.
So maybe we can track
And
him down
whoever-
or discover something about him before we proceed.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. I guess you explain how he looks to everybody, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If a certain someone could desire, you would be able to roll a wisdom check and recollect something, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. I'm a bit.
You at least have two people in the group who are from the initial group.
We might know something. We.
Yes, you might.
Oh,
If you remember, if you remember out of the game, it is.
I wasn't on that session. Yeah, sadly. Ah, the Zifang was okay. So, and Miko, do you remember anything like this?
No.
What did you expect?
Yeah, okay. We don't know
You can
anything.
still research it, guys. Come on, use those little graces.
But research is boring. Okay, so who should we ask? I don't know.
Yes, but dying is not cool.
So, we're supposed to figure out what makes it how it is. We can't just burn the place down, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think that at this point, there was a book that was mentioned, but anything sort of that, I think that we should probably just wait until nighttime and go in. We actually should wait about an hour after nighttime before we go in so I can do something in town real quick.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
What?
Basically, I don't really know where we would go from this point on, so I was thinking we could just wait till an hour after nighttime and go in.
What?
You're breaking up. We can't
Yeah.
really.
You cut off. You were thinking what?
I wasn't really sure what else we were going to do, so we could just wait till nighttime, an hour after nighttime, and go into the building.
Well, yeah, we have to do that anyway.
I know, but like, unless
the-
there was something else you guys wanted to do, I don't think there's anything else we
I'm
can
just
do.
going to ask the padre. I don't know. We'll try. If he remembers somebody, but by this
Wait, I actually have to roll.
Repsion.
You dirty bastard, you made me roll. Uh, what do you want to ask him?
Here's some creepy guy. Has he come in the village recently?
I kind of remember. It was during the time when the library burned down. As a matter of fact, it was just before it burned down. Huh.
Oh,
It says when I looked at his back, I was during the entire time I was feeling that he was actually looking me, even though he was turned. He had his back turned on me.
did he talk?
He said not to me. He didn't come close to the church.
Yeah, of course. But did you see if before like going to maybe the library? Did you see if he talked to anyone?
He says, well, I remember him walking around the village and says he shudders like there's most of the just a glance at his face, he just walked away. He didn't eat, he didn't do anything. He walked
He didn't
around
talk to. He didn't talk to anyone.
except entering the village library. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have any more info on him. Sadly, yeah. But I say we go in. Let's do this.
All right.
Do I manage to get my nighttime stuff done before?
Yes.
Okay.
If the others are willing to wait for you.
Yeah, I actually had a
I
lead
don't
that
see
I
it.
had to investigate just past dusk. That's why I was talking about going in an hour after dusk.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So you go street. You knock on the door. You have your oil. The guy opens the door. In you have a lot of fun. It's he's really very nice.
A lot of
he-
greasy fun.
Yeah, he's very lonely because if he wants to have some fun, he has to go to a big city. He understands like how things are. You have to be polite about those things, and of course every in a while he could meet people like you. Nice people, and of course you can ask him. You can try to gain some information from him afterwards.
oh no, after I was done, I was just going to sneak out the door.
Okay. His address, his phone. He's like he says, yeah, you can come here. You can call me anytime you want. He says also, I often travel around the world since I'm important chef. Uh, he chuckles. He says, don't look at this village to be like unimportant and small. I go to Paris to at least before France like went to shit. Go to America, go to Chicago, go to San Francisco, go everywhere. It's,
Like in the middle
Well,
of him
except-
talking about all where he's going, and like, I basically pull the whole like. As soon as I finish getting dressed, I pull the whole. What's that over there? And just like sneak out the window or something.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What's that over there? Okay. So afterwards, you go up the slope.
Yeah, Enzo just goes. Ah, olive oil. Who brought olive oil?
Dominic has also retrieved Wolfie at this point. Fluffy. And he has a much more satisfied look on his face as he has a map out, and there are several countries that already have big red X's on them, and he is crossing out Italy.
Enzo's like, you desecrated the olive oil.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, by the way, Enzo, I almost forgot I have you something. I take out the bundle of pork and vegetables that the old woman gave me. Hand it over to him. There was a faint bit of olive oil on it.
You carry them in
thank
your
you.
backpack.
The olive oil is from him getting it out.
Yeah, I take it with my gloved hand and.
Okay. So.
Aw.
So you go up the slope and you climb the hill easily as old. It had an old, very well paved road. Go up. It takes you maybe 10, 15 minutes max tops. And then you reach the rundown mansion. It has 2 stories. The second story looks very broken. The roof, part of the roof is missing. And you look around, you see just before you enter, next to the door, the piece of modern camera for pictures, like a film camera. It's a picture camera, and it has the logo. Its inner side, close to the broken lens, it has the logo of Squad Zero, like it says SQ. If nobody knows what it is, I think it manufactured something, but you know, those are
With my brief knowledge of cameras, because I am a photographer,
yes.
part-time photographer.
Yep.
Do I recognize that?
Yeah, it's a brand new Nikon. It's a camera that most operatives by the organization. Yours is better. I don't know what yours is. I think it's German made. Was it? Or is it the same?
It's probably the same.
Yeah, and so it's basically the same camera. Somebody had bashed it into the wall. The entire thing looks like very very broken. Um, the lower floor, as you know from that old woman, was the ballroom of the mansion, and they held like uh, celebrations, all sorts of balls during the month and during the warm days. They had large windows, like very large French windows. You know those huge windows. Um, is they had a lot of a lot of framed paintings and chandeliers, furniture, tables, and so. And the door, the main door, it's broken. And when you step closer to the mansion, you get a very very creepy feeling. All of you, except Ludwig, who feels like he senses Ludwig. You sense like um, a presence very very near, very close to the entrance. You could spend a psychic point and roll of concentration if you desire to find out what it is.
Sure.
Okay. Another psychic imprint. You see, uh, actually, one of the people who are looking for one of the members of Team 11, Team Fail. This is Jack the Stumbler. They call him the Stumbler because he always stumbles and falls when that team tried sneaking. Like he was, he almost got them killed like 50 times.
Huh. And he
Uh,
died here, or
Yeah, yeah. You see that the psychic imprint is lying on the ground, and actually, this part over here, this part of the doors, he stumbled. Actually, what it would in your mind is that he stumbled. He tripped, and with his hand, he the door, and it came out of its hinges and crushed him.
huh?
As we're
Okay.
coming up, I
But his body is not. There is no body. It's missing.
Okay. Is he stuck in limbo as well? Can I try to
Yes.
release him?
Yes.
Okay. What do I need to roll? Will?
Rule save and spend another psychic point.
Sure.
You fail.
Okay.
And he disappears while you try doing this. You sense how the very ground you're on, it's it's neither there, but it's also here, but it is there. It's either way at the same time, and something like consumes his psychic energy. It devours his soul, and on the magnitude not that great as the one that you felt in the alien's mind. That vast consciousness. It's not that vast, but it's still it isn't something psychic. It's something else, something ancient and hungry, very hungry.
Okay. I warn everybody to be aware of this.
well, gang, it looks like we have another mystery on our hands.
Also, do be careful of the doors.
Yeah, there is a wall that is still standing. You know,
What's on the door?
No, they're just the hinges are rotten. Would fall and crush you like this fool that we. So you know that the team there are 4 people. You just found out how one of them died. Um, so this is the stumbler. The second person in the team is Mary the Misser. She misses almost every time. She was the party soldier, the group soldier, and she had her party members carry additional ammunition because she always missed. Uh, and that's why they called her Mary the Misser. And the third person in their team is uh, Lawrence, the underwear one. He's he always he never sees or hears anything. Like things are happening around him, blind to them. He's not physically blind, but the team leader, who is called um, Irina, and she's known to be the one and only person in the team who actually does anything, who can actually achieve something. That's it. So, let's see. Goes to learn. Well, we will have to continue next time to finish it off because I have to continue editing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Of
Well,
course.
gang, it looks like, this can wait. I feed my Wolfie a Scooby snack.
You mean you feed him a piece of pickled communist?
Yes. The
Yes.
average dog treat.
Yeah.
Sold in every pet store.
Yes, of course.
Alright, guys. See you next time then.
Yep. Yep.